Alright, island number 3, let's go. Cebu. We just did Boracay, and before that we did Manila. Now we're going to Cebu. Not really a lot to show you, if I'm being honest, in this video. We didn't really do anything. We spent the whole time just traveling. So we had like 48 hours to go to Cebu and do things, and 36 of those 48 hours we spent on the road doing nothing, just trying to find something to do. Hopefully this video will be nice and quick, because like I said, there's not a lot to it. But these 48 hours were definitely the worst 48 hours of the worst holiday of my friggin' life. Alright, let's start with our journey to Cebu, which seems to take up probably about 50% of this video. We're in Boracay at the moment. If you remember the last video, we got pretty rowdy on the last night. Josh got rabies. You know, we're all a bit worse for wear, and we have to do this massive journey. So we have to go from Boracay to Cebu, and then we have to drive from Cebu down to Kawasan Falls, and we're going there to do like this canyoneering trip. It's one of the like really popular tourist things that everybody does. It looks amazing. But to get there first, right, so where we are in Boracay, we have to first get a tuk-tuk down to the ferry terminal, then get a ferry to the island next door, another tuk-tuk to take us to that airport. Once we're at the airport, we have to wait 3.5 hours because we got there so fucking early. Anyway, after that, fly to Cebu. Once at Cebu, charter a minibus to take us 3.5 hours down south to Kawasan Falls. Easy, right? Fun! Not when you're hungover! And got rabies, potentially. So yeah, it was fucking miserable. You can see, none of us are having a good time. There's nothing good about it. The whole thing from start to finish was just fucking traveling, pointless, miserable bollocks. Well, Grant had some crunchy M&Ms though.
This is, huh? Holidays are great. Oh, Josh! What time does this say our flight is, mate?
12:25.
Our flight's at 12:25. What time is it now, Jay?
It's 9 o'clock, mate. But are we here on time? Yes, we are.
No, we're not on time. We're really fucking early.
It's likely to be delayed as well.
We'll be on time in 3 fucking hours.
Are we here then?
We're here. We made it. Cebu. We've chartered a minivan to take us on a 3-hour journey. It's going to be a solid 12-hour traveling session today, and I'm already well over it. 3-hour drive later, and we've made it to some sort of accommodation. It's pitch black. We're in the middle of a jungle somewhere, and as you can probably hear, it is pissing it down. This is meant to be the driest month of the year for the Philippines, and it is a proper monsoon right now. So we've come to the area where you do like canyoning, and you cliff jumps, and you go through natural rock water slides and all that, but I really can't imagine it's going to be doable in this kind of weather, because surely just the whole thing's going to be flooded. So it's been a long day of just traveling. Oh, there's lizards. Oh, there's so many lizards. We got a 6-person room at this nice place. Let's go have a look.
They had like a big cooked pork fat in creamy cum sauce. Yeah, you should get it. It was so just like, it was disgusting.
Alright, here's Josh's medical report. As you can see, anti-rabies vaccine. Day 0, then you got to do day 3, day 7, 19. You'll do all 4? All 5? Yeah. Shit. Sharing a bed over here. Alright, so the canyoning that we came here, for the only reason we really came here, is officially cancelled because of the weather. And to make things better, the power's out. That's why we're using this emergency backup light. So we're currently discussing what we're going to do tomorrow, or whether we just get the fuck out of here. I think that's really going to be our only option. There's nothing to do here. No canyoning, no bueno. Alright, we'll work out a plan and let's just see what happens tomorrow. It's all part of the adventure, boys. Memories, right?
You don't come travelling to not spend 90% of your time travelling.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, there you go. 12 hours it took us to get from Boracay to the Kawasan Falls, and then our canyoneering trip was cancelled because of the weather. Pointless waste of time! We're in the middle of fucking nowhere at the moment, by the way. There's nothing around. It's a pitch black jungle. Maybe there's other buildings around. I don't know. I can't see. And we are starving. The last thing we ate was at McDonald's like 4 hours ago. So we're asked the old mate at the hotel if there's like any food. Any food. He's like, yeah, let me take you to my mate up the road. He'll cook you up something. So he walks us down the road with some torch, finds his mate house, and he's closed up for the day. He's gone home. I don't know if he lives there, if it's a restaurant. I don't know. But either way, his mate's not there to give us any food. So he feels bad, and he's like, all right, I'll take you back to the hotel. I'll boil you up some eggs. Eggs. All right, we'll reluctantly accept the eggs because we're fucking starving, and we'll just have some boiled eggs. Guy goes away for 10 minutes, comes back, hasn't got any eggs! No eggs! Nothing! So, yeah, we stayed there in a power outage, in a thunderstorm, with no food, and we decided we'll just go back to Cebu in the morning. So we rang the taxi driver that dropped us off. He picked us up at like 7 a.m, and we did the drive all the way back to Cebu again. And we have no plan at this point. We have nowhere to stay tonight. We don't know what we're going to do today. So we figured, all right, we'll just get the taxi driver to drop us off at like they had this big shopping mall. It looked semi-Western with okay food and Wi-Fi. So we were like, all right, just drop us there. We'll find ourselves a place to stay and work out a plan for the day.
So this is what we're currently dealing with now. It's like 6:30 in the morning, and we've decided to jump straight back on that 3-hour bus back where we came from. And this island here, this whole island here, surrounded in red, that's where we're meant to be heading tomorrow, which is literally the eye of the storm. Who's ready for their 3-hour journey back to Cebu? We stopped for another traditional Filipino breakfast, and now we have about 2 hours 45 minutes to go back to Cebu. Can we stop at every McDonald's on the way?
Yeah.
There's at least 7. Alright, so we are back in Cebu 3 hours later, well, 12 hours later, really. We found a very Western type shopping mall to hang out in for free Wi-Fi. Now we're trying to find some accommodation for tonight, and then we fly out tomorrow. What you got?
2-floor luxury lock and price for 6 guests for 1 night.
Oh yeah?
120 New Zealand dollars. Do you want to do it? It's 0.3 miles from the centre.
Alright, so jobs for right now are what? Find accommodation?
Find something to do.
And something to do. Have you Googled like things to do in Cebu?
Yeah, there's fuck all to do. It literally says nothing. I'm sure there's something really good.
No, if you Google things to do in Cebu, it just says no results found.
Yeah, I know.
Woo! What do you make of this, Jay?
It's alright, isn't it?
It's alright.
Yeah, we just bought it outright.
It's pretty cheap, right? Wasn't it?
How much was it? 1,000. It's still like less than 15 quid each. Yeah. Right. Yo, is there any detergent on here? Actually, they got some sort of arcade down there.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So we can go who's showering first?
Yeah, Mitch is in the shower now.
I'm not showering.
I don't need to shower. We're going to get in a pool, right?
Get a pool. Shower that.
Is it good?
Just like, they kind of both were, it's like this place was fancy in like the 1970s. Now it's like...
No, it's like average.
Yeah, I was not lying. I booked it.
But like the lobby and stuff is way nicer than the rooms. They've blatantly just redone the lobby.
That's quite cool.
Oh, 6 taps.
Blue light.
Swimming pool!
Quick wash and then that'll be fine. Are we going to swim now?
And Chris as well.
So once we settled into the apartment, we went down to the swimming pool to have some cruises and just hang out for a bit. And while we're sat there, you can see this old bloke come and join us. He was a bit weird. Like, he's just this really old guy that lives in these apartments, sipping some sort of booze out of his coffee mug. And later on that night, when we were getting ready to go out, one of the boys went down to buy some alcohol, and the old bloke was there with a really, really young Filipino girl, a really young Filipino girl, and like trying to get the two boys that were there to come drinking with him, and like got really shitty with them when they declined his offer. Really weird, really creepy. So after all this time, we had finally formulated a plan for Cebu. 1, we were going to go out and get some edible lunch somewhere. 2, we were going to check out the roof of the apartment because it had like roller coasters and strip clubs and shit. 3, go out and eat lechon, some sort of tasty pig in the Philippines. And 4, just go to a dirty club and get wasted. And it all actually went surprisingly to plan.
Alright, we've had lunch. Now we got to quickly stop at a hospital because Josh has to tee up his second rabies jab. He has to have like 5 jabs over the course of like 2 months. And he's just booking in his second one now. Outside of this building, but there's no video footage, so we'll get some photos afterwards, I guess. Here, have a look, here's some photos.
Jews and shit, like getting killed, Jews getting killed in a line, the white stomach about them.
It's cars.
I'm so glad I decided to film this now. What time is it right now? 3:45. Alright, it's currently 3:45 in the morning. We've been out all night in Cebu, which is fucking terrifying. We went out for dinner, which you just saw, and then we went out to a club and we decided to come back home just to put our stuff away because I had my pockets full of just my wallet and my phone, and it's so sketchy out there. So we dropped our stuff off, we went out to a club which is just filled with ladyboys. Left, right and centre. Couldn't dodge them, they're everywhere. Ladyboys, ladyboys, ladyboys. So Josh and I are back home, the rest of the boys are still outside. I assume they're gonna rock up soon. Hopefully they won't bring back any ladyboys with them. And then tomorrow we have another day of just traveling it. So, we'll see you then. Bye friends.
Alright, that's it. That's Cebu. That's all part of the trip. Like I said, a whole bunch of traveling with just a sprinkle of fun on top. Next up we go to El Nido on Palawan Island, and it's actually sick. El Nido was awesome. We should have stayed there the whole trip. Getting there was a pain in the ass, but I'll just complain about that next time. Bye!
Down for correct?
No, but it said time's up before you flicked it.
No, do not.
I saw it, right?
He's Jews and shit, like getting killed, Jews getting killed in a line, right stomach about them. Jews, hates Jews.
Oh, Schindler's List.
Jews and shit.
Little clown on a tricycle. More Jews.
Child's
people,
Play.
Fucks people
Child's
up.
Play.
No, fucks people up in like mazes and shit. And the action. Pass. Okay.
What the fuck is that?
Little things that crawl on the floor. They're
Gremlins.
Bugs. No, they're bugs that bug.
Ants.
Yep. Nah, pass.
Oh, I said yes, that one.
No, pass. Wait, sorry. Gays fucking in a tent. Gays fucking in a tent.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
Because you don't know these films.
And then pass. When a woman's pregnant and what do you do? They
Lactate.
They know, but they're getting
Horny.
no. What comes out of their tits?
Milk.
Yes.
We got that last one.